Hello. Hi, you guys. How is everyone doing? Hey. I look crazy today. I feel like I look so tired. How is everyone doing? We're going to answer some questions. You know what? I noticed that you can post your replays if they say under an hour. So I'm going to try to do that if it allows me. But I don't know if I can play music, but we will see. How is everyone doing though? Intense times that we're living in. Let me get some. I'm going to start answering questions once I get to 3,000 likes and 10 shares. And then I will get in. Again, this is oh, you got the notification. These are spirit-led lives. So, hey, Chris, if Spirit has a message for you, we'll definitely make sure that happens. I try to go live at least 3 to 4 times a week. I post energy updates often. Make sure you take a look at my page, especially if you're feeling a little off or you're feeling disconnected or you feel like, God, is this me? Is this collective? A lot of times I'll post videos on that stuff. So it helps to know like, oof, God, I thought it was me. It really helps when it's not just you, right? It might be the pressure of collective energies. Now, those are great videos, especially this weekend's video where I felt like people were going to be a little bit more confrontational. So if you had an edgy, prickly weekend, I can understand that with the energies like that. But right now we're pivoting back into the spiritual focus is what I'm feeling. But as my disclaimer, this is a spirit-led live. My name's Miscellaneous Magic. If you are new to my page, just let me know. Hey, I'm new here. I'll try my best to get to your question. They're spirit-led. It's one question. It's one question per live. Okay. If you want a private session, the link is in the bio. Okay. Now, I do teach. I teach how to tap into your gifts. So I have 3 classes coming up this month of September. One is learning how to give intuitive readings. So if you feel like I feel very intuitive and I know I have gifts, but I just need a point of reference or a guide, that class is pretty inexpensive. It's only 6 people. It's a very intimate class. Absolutely love that class. So I'm doing that on the 21st. The 25th, I have an advanced class, which you're more than welcome to jump into that, even if you didn't do the first one. After you're done taking one or both classes, I throw you in a Facebook group where you can continue to kind of share and exchange readings with other people, which is great because we all want to keep in practice of it, but sometimes it's hard to find people that actually want a reading or to give a reading to. The last class I have is September 25th, and that's on spiritual hygiene. That's a big one. Especially with the holidays approaching. You're going to be in front of family more. I know that feeling. That's why I'm saying that out loud. But either way, it looks like we're at goal, so I am going to go ahead and start channeling. Again, if you are new here, Tori, welcome. Tori, I'm new here. Tori, is Mike done with me? He feels very mad at you. But I don't feel like he's done with you. But he feels like, I feel like anger when I get into that energy. But it's not done. I'm new here. No need to answer a question. Don't want to drain you. That's funny. I appreciate you looking out for me, though. What did Chris think, Samantha? What did Chris think when he saw me? My heart. I feel like his heart kind of, you guys both were very startled. Both were very, very startled by that. Like, I get a lot of anxiety. Janine, new here. How did Carol feel about me when she passed? Okay, so Janine, when I connected that, I get Carol had a lot of regret. A lot of regret there. So I don't know if there was unspoken words, but there's a lot of regret in that space. Janine, can you confirm that? I'm going to just kind of stay in with Janine's question real fast, just because I feel that I feel like there's a follow-up question that, even though I just said it's one question per live, you notice if there's any type of mediumship question. Okay, thank you. She didn't tell me she was sick. There was a lot of regret she has on the other side. Like, I get almost embarrassed. And she says she's sorry. Was this like one of your best friends, or was this like a close friend of yours? Or would you consider her a close friend of yours? And just to let you guys know, the Harvest Tea Blend is back at Trader Joe's. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. She's saying to me that you are still her best friend, even in spirit. And she didn't have the heart to tell you. Were you going through some stuff in your marriage and your relationship? Were you going through something? Because she is saying that she's like, I didn't want to like bombard her or bother her with it. She really wanted to like hold back. Okay. She's telling me that you had enough going on in your life that she felt like, how am I going to tell her this? You know, it's kind of scary because she hid her cards really, really well. Really, really well on that. But she does say she's sorry and she has a lot of regret, but you're still her best friend. And that's what she's saying to you. Janine, that's hard. You went through, this is all within a year. Did she pass very quickly within a year? And I promise I will get back to questions. I got not stuck. I'm allowing the spirit to come through and give her best friend some closure. But did this all happen within a year? And thank you for the follows, you guys. Less than 3 months. Okay. Yeah. It just feels like life was lifing for you. But I don't know why. I don't know if this has to do with you or has to do with her. Why do I see a bunch of hearts? Not because of the screen. Why do I see a bunch of like hearts? Was she into hearts? Were you into hearts? Was there a picture of hearts? Was there a portrait? Thank you so much for the gifts. Was there something with hearts? I'm getting like a canvas almost painting with like hearts on it. Let me know, Janine, if any of that resonates. I painted a heart she knew about. I'm done. Wow. I painted a heart she knew about. Okay, she's telling you, do you have the painting? Do you have the painting? Or did she have the painting? Okay. She's saying that she's around that painting with the hearts on it. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything you'd like to ask her? Isn't that so sweet, you guys? And you guys, if I am doing a mediumship reading, if you guys don't mind kind of calming down on the questions, I know that you guys have a lot of questions to ask, but it's really respectful to the spirit that's trying to come through for a friend who lost her best friend. So if you can just kind of pause on is she proud of me and where I am now? She definitely is. I feel like you went through quite the transformation too. I don't know, did you go through like even a body transformation? Because she says that you're a really healthy version of what she left you as. Because she's seeing like from head to toe, inside out, she's saying that you made giant leaps. Like you even look different. You look everything, and she's so proud of you. But that picture, the heart picture, that she is very much around that. Is it like in right by your, did you say it's right by your front door? Yeah, she's very proud of you overall. She said, inside out, you're like come full circle. There's something about like, do you kind of look at it and talk to her? I want to say you talk to her. Do you talk to the painting? Because she's very much standing right there when you open the door. Like I see the door and I just get this almost like it hits me in the face. And I don't know if you say goodbye to her or what, but she's saying that she's very much in, I want to call it just the doorway, the atrium. Okay, she's very much with you. So please know that she has not left your side. And I thank you so much for jumping on the live and letting me connect. Yes, it's right by my desk and I talked to her. So just to let you know, whatever you're saying to that painting, you're saying to her. So she's with you all the time. And Janine, I'm going to repost this live on my YouTube page. And apparently I can repost lives now on TikTok. So I'm going to do them on both. So if you want to go ahead and rewatch this, I always do that when I repost during mediumship, but she is very proud of you. And from what I'm seeing, just as a psychic medium for you, you really, this stopped you dead in your tracks, and you're actually only going to grow even healthier and stronger. Okay. I don't know if it's a lot of autoimmune stuff, but you're kind of past the threshold. Okay. And she's saying if you were thinking about moving or you're thinking about starting over, she's also giving you a green light on that. I don't know if that's with career or actual physical move, but she's saying green light on that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you, Janine, for jumping on. I'm going to tell this beautiful soul that it's okay to cross over again and thank her for her time and thank you for your time and thank you guys for being patient to allow me to connect with her. Let's cross her over. Thank you. And for those of you guys that are new here, when I ring the bell, it's to kind of reset the energy and to kind of say it's, go to the light again. Go to the light. All right, let's jump in. Again, if you're new here, let me know that you're new here. These are spirit-led questions and picking. So if I don't get to you, my link is in the bio if you do need a private session. But I do try my best to crank out some questions. Tiffany, is Ismail the Scorpio guy you mentioned for me? I like this person. I don't feel like this is your person, though. I don't feel like this is your person. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was a really beautiful reading. Karen, do you think I should go to work tomorrow? I don't know if I'll make it through the shift. I gotta know. I don't know if you're sick or something. You feel really run down. Shannon New, can you, these questions are coming. Shannon New, can you see who's trying to communicate with me? I actually get a grandfather. I get a male figure with you, Shannon. I get a male figure with you. I don't know if I get a very strong male figure that's here with you. It feels like a loved one. I feel like it's a grandfather, uncle, maybe father, but this person's definitely a little older. Very protective over you. Oh, I just had the surgery I told you about. Girl, do not go to work. No. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Or no, don't go to work. You're going to push it. And I know, no, don't. Oh my God, I feel like a mom right now. I'm like, don't go, no. Oh, your results are going to be beautiful. For the woman I was just channeling, is that a grandfather? Is it possible it's from a different life? It could be a spirit guide that could come through, like a past life or a protector. But this person's standing right behind you and is very protective over you. You have a lot of male energy standing behind you. A lot of male energy with you. A lot. Your spirit guides are there's a lot of men, which is awesome. A lot. You got a lot of male energy around you, which is very protective. I like it. Even I feel very safe in here. I've heard, I gotta go to this one. Tiffany, I've heard a voice on my baby monitor. Is it my mom? Yes, I'm done here. Wait, that's just the start of it. That is just the start of it. Not only are you going to hear, oh my God. That is your, I'm done. Tiffany, yes. That is your, oh my God, that is so your mother. Do you look like your mom? Wow, that is so your mom. I'm not even kidding when I say this. I'm sitting in his crib now. I heard her saying, come on, come on. No, yeah, okay. You are a spinning image of your mom. Spinning image of your mother. Your mother's beautiful. Your mother's warm. Your mother is like literally coming right behind you with like this warm bear hug. Oh my God, this is crazy to me how much you look like your mom. You're gonna see your mom. Is there a video? Is there like a camera, like the baby cam? I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever those videos are. Jesus, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see your mom. I'm preparing you right now. You're gonna see your mom in there. Your mom has not left that baby's side. Is your son very colicky? You're gonna see your mom. You're gonna see your mom in one of those videos. I see it. I already see it. It's gonna be in the month of October when the veil is really thin. Whoa. Okay, because she's saying when he was really colicky is when she was hands on deck, but she's still hands on deck. Do you ever notice, like when he wakes up from his nap, have you ever noticed when you walk in there, he's kind of giggling to himself and looking up? Like looking up and kind of giggling, like where you're like, oh, you're up already, honey. You don't need to put a baby down, and then that boy's seeing your mother. Okay, was he kind of like, you know how babies sit in like baby pose where they kind of touch their feet a little bit? And they kind of grab their feet. I see him giggling and kind of touching his feet, like on his back. And like giggling. Your mom was playing with him. Yes, like happy baby pose. Yep. Literally your mom was playing with your son. That is wild. Like wild. I like love your mom so much because she's still very much, oh my God, I knew it was her. Yes. I was going to say, you feel very young to have lost your mom. Like your mom died when she was very, very young. Your mom, God, yeah, she's like fully, like she's all over you in that house. Did your mom have anything wrong with like her kidneys or diabetes or anything like that? I feel like your mom, whatever your mom was sick with, was your mom sick with something? It almost feels like she's saying like it probably could have been treated differently if she was still alive now. Like she feels like she's been a little gypped on life. But she has a large personality. She comes through like a big, bright light. Big, bright light. She wasn't sick. She died from a fall, but I suspect she has Wait, what's that? Because I feel like she was sick. Was that why she fell? Oh. Oh, wow. 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 Okay. I feel like that is exactly why. Okay. There was something that went, okay, the fall is, yeah. There's something from that. That is exactly why. There was something, it wasn't just a fall, it was her body. She fell, short fall, but major liver or kidney damage. Yeah, because I'm getting something with her liver and her kidney. I'm getting something with her kidneys for sure. That's why I asked if she had diabetes. Okay, yeah, she was very weak and very fragile, and she's very sick. But I feel like if she had what she had now, there would have been more treatment for it. But oh, I'm so sorry. But you're okay, honey. Mom's saying that you're okay. You're so fucking nervous. Excuse my French. I kind of want to cry right now. Because mom's saying she's okay. It was like the first thing your mom's not the first thing, but your mom's like, tell her she's fine. You're getting your test tomorrow and you jumped onto this live tonight. This is what I mean. This is why I say spirit led, period. Wow. And I know that you're okay, but it's this heaviness it's almost haunting. It's like almost haunting. Oof. Sweet girl, you're gonna have to message me and just keep me posted. Life expectancy is like average 40. Okay. I really don't feel like you have it, and mom just confirmed that you don't have it. But if it's buffering on anyone else's end, will you please let me know? Sarah, might be your end, but we'll check. Thank you. But I'm going to pray for you. I do. Again, I feel like you're clear. I don't feel like, honestly, I don't get that too many people have it in your family. I don't feel like anyone else really has it. I don't feel like anyone else really has it. Yeah. Tiffany, does anyone else in your family, why do I get like nothing? Like I get nothing but a blank screen. I don't feel like anyone else has it. But you're okay. And I'm so grateful that you jumped on. No one else has been diagnosed. Yeah. It's very random that she got it, is what she's saying. But please know that mom is with you. Mom is definitely with your son. And she will be with you tomorrow. And I know even though we're giving you this kind of confirmation and sense of comfort, you're still going to be nervous tomorrow. So I'm going to give you a shout out and a prayer. But thank you. Is there anything you want to ask, Mom? Oh my God. I have 2 other kids. My daughter is her twin as well. Is your daughter really like very loud? Does your daughter like sing a lot? Because I feel like the 2 of them feel like larger than life. Yes, huge. And your daughter will always have that personality. Yes. Like, I feel like she runs in the room and she's like, I'm here. Like, I get like that kid that runs herself tired. You know, there's kids that are like, ah. That's what I feel like your daughter's like. And you're like, oh my God, stop. She'll open up her toys and she'll like throw them everywhere. And she's like, ah. You're like, oh my God. There's no off switch to you. But that's how your mom was. Like, your mom had a lot of energy. She's a mover and a shaker. To be around your mom, you just felt comforted. You knew things were going to get taken care of. You knew things were going to be taken care of. But man, what a force. Yes, she really did get it. Yes, totally. But your mom's very proud of you, honey. I know it's got to be hard raising those kids without your own mother. Very much. Your mom comes through like a light. Truly, like a light is right behind her. Yeah. She's just very warm and she loved life. And she lived it to the fullest. And there wasn't much that really took her down. Even in the midst of her being sick, she was a trooper. You're very welcome, sweetie. I'm going to repost this I'm going to repost this for sure on YouTube. I'm going to attempt to repost this on 9Now TikTok page. Apparently, you can post your lives or you can post 60-minute videos now. So let's see. Either way, it will be up on my YouTube page, Miscellaneous Magic 735. I'm going to say my goodbyes to your mom and I will pray for you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you for jumping on. Thank you, sweetie. Aww. All right, let's get back into questions. All right. Thank you guys so much. Emma, could you connect to my boyfriend, Diego, please? Emma, was Diego, why the energy, I don't know. I tried to connect with his energy the last time and it was a little fuzzy for me. Did Diego live at home with a lot of, like, did he live with other family members? Okay. 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 Did his grandmother ever live with him? Do you know? Or do you know if his grandmother, because there's a woman that he's standing with, and I feel like he's with his grandmother. Okay. No, but his energy comes through. I'll be honest with you, Emma. Whenever I try to connect with his energy, he comes through very like his head down and very somber and very sad. There's almost an energy of non-acceptance for him. Not that he's crossed over. It's the way it happened for him that was very hard. He has... Was he very, like, kind of naturally depressed? Do you remember? He comes through still very depressed in spirit. And the way he's talking to me, he's saying, like, I wish I was able to kind of get better treatment for it. Was he off and on medication? Do you know? He's saying, I wish I stayed on it. But he felt like he was trying... Was there a point that he was trying to self-medicate? Because his energy... I don't say this in an insulting way. Okay. Because he feels like I took matters into my own hands. And I didn't want to be on prescription drugs. And I fucked up. That's literally what he's saying. I fucked up. And no matter how many people tried to help him, even how many people, even you trying to help him, it was like he had his own mind set on this. And he was convinced that he could help himself. He could cure himself. Again, I don't take mental illness lightly. You guys know that I have a schizophrenic brother. This is a very sensitive topic. But do you know if he was diagnosed with anything? Because he feels like he very well was. And I don't know if he was treated properly for it or was on like the right path or diagnosis from it. Okay, thank you. He was schizophrenic as well. There's an energy of mental illness here. It feels more than bipolar. I can't tell if it's borderline or schizophrenia. Again, entertainment purposes only. As my disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, although I do a lot of medical mediumship. However, this is serious. This kid didn't get the right treatment, took matters in his own hands, and unfortunately passed. And the whole thing was sad. The whole thing is tragic. And he comes through, his mom, God, that's sad, Emma. Emma, that's so sad because I feel like you did everything you could to try to like save him or help him. Was he your first love or one of your bigger loves? And did he write songs or write you a letter? And did he give you a ring? He's saying to you that you were his first love too. Oh, Emma, this is so sad. I'm glad that he came through today. This is like heartbreaking, actually. This is very sad. He was very emo, like very grungy. Ooh. Oh. Did he love music and lyrics? Like I just see you guys sitting in his room. That he's like, that I never cleaned. That kind of smelled like, well, I don't know why he said his room smelled like socks. And I was like, okay. Whatever, you know what? Maybe you didn't want to shower. That's fine. I get it. Do you have any of that stuff left? Is it the ring that he gave you, or is it all of the stuff that I told you? I'm sorry. I wasn't the one that said his room smelled like socks. That came from his mouth. I promise. I promise. But no, definitely with you. And even though he was very sad and very emo and very depressed, he had a way of making you feel very seen and very safe. Like you understood him. He proposed in a dream, okay, after he passed. I'm going to be honest. Hi. I'm going to be honest, sweetie. Had he not passed away, this would have been the person you would have ended up with. This is like a true love here. And yes, you will find love again. Okay, please. I promise you will find love again. However, this is the kind of love that it's different. And there's nothing like your first love. Okay? But he's definitely with you, sweetie. Do you have any questions that you want to ask him? So genuine, so sweet. Even though and that's what I kind of love about his energy in spirit. Like, even though like he's showing me his raw emotion, even in spirit. He's not trying to act like anyone that he's not. Like he came through like this. Hey. Like he wouldn't even look up. Like I almost had to like really warm him up. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like you can come forward. Like she's not mad at you. There was a part of him that felt like you would be mad at him. So and I think that's his own insecurities, because he was very insecure as well. But definitely very much still with you, sweetheart. Okay. Young to experience such a loss like that. Very young, girl. Very young. Oof. But that's definitely him flickering the lights. But if you have any other questions for him, let me know, lady. And I'll go ahead and ask. Yeah, that was him flickering the lights. Definitely. Definitely. You're very welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad we were able to get Diego in the room tonight. Very, you can tell that fall's coming. Every time there's that season change, the veil starts to get very thin, especially in the month of October. And it's a beautiful thing. I would definitely encourage you guys to, if you are intrigued on readings and wanting to do readings, I would say this is a great time to start dabbling in your gifts, because the veil is thin and it's getting thinner. It doesn't even need to be in my classes, just in general, like overall across the board. Even if you want to play, alone. The veil is thin. Very thin. Okay. You guys, I'm going to clear the energy. We're going to thank Diego for coming in tonight. Yay, we finally got Diego in. I've been seeing that question for the last 3 lives, and I'm like, where is he? He came through today, honey. Okay, we are going to jump into questions. Okay, I'm going to scroll backwards and make sure I didn't... Jade, was someone protecting me during my car accident in March? I feel like it should have went worse. Absolutely, and it feels like a woman. I get like a woman was protecting you. This feels more of a guardian angel. I actually saw the Blessed Mother with you, Jade. I just saw the Blessed Mother. Wow. Sorry to ask another question, but do you see anything happening from here? I don't really see anything. I feel like it maybe, but I don't get a strong yes on that. Christy, are you able to pick up on my son? Christy, are you able to pick up on my son? Okay, I don't know why, and this I don't know if this Christy, I don't know if this is your son or not. Maybe this is someone else's attachment. But why do I get a car, like an accident? I get a fatal, like I get more of an accident here. And I don't know if this is attached to your son or somebody else in my life. I get an accident. I'm going to see if Christy's still on. Hopefully you are. Emma, that's adorable. He took his own life. Okay. Let me see if I can channel your son. What is your son's name? Because the person I just saw right now, and I don't know, maybe this is attached to somebody that's on my live, because I got a motorcycle accident. I got someone here in spirit with me. It's a male that died of a motorcycle accident, which I can kind of tell him to hold off and let Emilio come in. Let's see if Emilio comes in. Emilio comes in. And I will get back to that. Emilio. Oof. Emilio. Okay, so Emilio feels really... were you and your son very, very close? Because I feel like there's a really close connection that you had with your son. And I will get back to the motorcycle accident. I'm going to pivot. I'll pivot back to that, you guys. I want to kind of jump into Christy here. Yes, because he's saying my mom was my best friend. And I don't feel like you really saw this really fully coming, or that he was capable of doing it, is what he's saying. It feels very almost... I hate to say this. I really apologize, Christy, because I don't want to make light of this. It feels very strategically planned out. Like it was laid out in a way. Like this was really laid out. And he's saying, I couldn't tell her. I could not tell her. I couldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her. I couldn't break my mom's heart. Yeah, and it feels very like he's very methodical. Like your son was very methodical. Very, very methodical. He was definitely someone that, like, he had thought it through before he even went and did it. What your son is telling me, I couldn't break her heart like every other. He's very, very protective over you and your heart being broken by men or dad, or like he couldn't be a male in your life that also hurt you, is what he's saying. He's very protective. Very. And he didn't want to be a man in your life that hurt you. He literally is like, that's like my ride or die. And he's still very protective over you. I just want to let you know that. Yeah. And that it's sad because he's like, he's aware that he still broke your heart on that. But I want to tell you the truth from what he's saying to me. He really is like, I did not want to live here anymore. He felt like you were the only person like that ever really knew him. Like that really ever fully understood him. He's saying that he felt like he's definitely still with you. He said that he feels like he walked around life being completely misunderstood. And it was not even just a depression issue. It was literally like, I don't feel like I connect with anyone. I don't feel like I belong in this carnet. And he feels young when he took his life. But it feels like, was there a point that he kind of, I don't know why he's showing me a job and then he's showing me like, I wouldn't say like a full-blown bullying, but he feels like, not that I don't feel like he got made fun of. Okay, I don't feel like he was bullied, but he feels like he was always everyone's butt end of the joke. But maybe he went along with it because he was like, I was just kind of sick and tired. Like he was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's very sad because he feels like he had like almost a sense of responsibility. Do you get it? Okay. Because it feels like he was still like, the way I would reference this, you know how like a lot of comedians are very on, and why am I blanking on the comedian specific one? Robin Williams, right? He's very on and very funny and very like, you know, it's the last person that you would think that would suffer in that kind of way, because that's the energy that your son has. He feels, thank you. He feels like he had like a big personality. Everyone liked him, but inside he's saying, I couldn't keep up with this image. He's like, I was far more sensitive than I let on, and I let everything roll off my back. I let people like be the butt end of jokes. I didn't mind if someone, but he came off very humble. But inside he was suffering. He was really suffering because he always felt this loneliness. He had this loneliness that he feels like he was there for so many people. He was there for so many people. But it's not anything that you missed, because I'll be honest, a lot of people would miss this because he just seemed like okay. He just seemed like okay with everything. Like he just seemed almost gracious. Like he just knew how to, he presented himself in a way that he let things roll off his back. Oh, whatever, they're just joking, or whatever. I know how so-and-so is. But inside, like, it feels like, was he also the friend that a lot of people would call? Like, he feels like he was like the phone a friend, or he would run favors for people, or he would go pick them up. Like, he feels like he was a very busy being a good person. And he had this true emptiness inside, he's saying. That he just felt like no matter what I did for people, no one, it's almost like, you know, people do for others because it's so deep inside what they want done for themselves. But he's like, my mom was the only person that really gave to me. It's like he had that. He was like a true humanitarian. Like he just had this side of him that he did to other people what he truly wanted back in return. But such a sweet guy, but was so tired. He literally said, I felt like I was carrying the world on my shoulders. Very mature for his age, like emotionally intelligent. But he did. He said he felt like he was like carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. And he just felt like he couldn't do it anymore. But it's not anything, and I say that very smart. I say that not in the way that like, not to me, like you didn't, he's very specific on saying, my mom didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Actually, he's like, no one did anything wrong. No one did anything wrong. It's that the amount of pressure he said he put on himself. He had escaped the pressure he put on himself. Almost like a natural, like a perfectionist. It was his own pressure that got him. But he's really with you. He is truly, was this around the holidays when he left the earth? Yeah, he really is a sweet man. He's a sweet kid. You know, he had a way of making people feel very comfortable around him. Okay. 2 days before Mother's Day. Oof. Did you stop decorating the house for the holidays, though? I don't know why he's going towards Christmas. He does leave you signs. Okay, did you used to like go all out for the holidays though? And did you used to bake? He really wants you to like go all out with your decorations again. Okay, because he's showing me, was there like a, I don't know, is this a Mexican wedding cookie? You know those the cookies with snowballs? Was there a cookie that you guys made together that had like the powdered sugar on it? He's like literally giving you orders. Like, I want you to make that. And I want you to decorate your house. There's something about the cookie thing, but then he's all over your kitchen. Is that where you guys would hang out a lot? He was quite like, it was literally, he's like, he's not left there. And was there a point that like where you keep your flour, was it like kind of moved? He moved stuff around in your kitchen. Oh. He's saying that he moves stuff in your kitchen. So if you feel like things are kind of out of place, yes. No, that was him. Not the cats. I promise that was him. Not the cats. That was totally him. Yeah, he's definitely with you in there. But he's not disappointed, but he really wants you to go out. There's something about Christmas that was really significant for the two of you. But he's saying there's a significant with the way you would decorate for Christmas, even for Halloween, he said, that he doesn't want you to stop with that because he's still in your home. So that makes him happy. That makes him happy. Big time. Oh, Christy, I thank you for jumping on the live. Do you have anything you want to ask him? Oh, he hears you. He really is truly around you. Like, truly, like in that house, but mainly in that kitchen. So whenever he really hears you. And that is him moving that stuff, not the cats. Wow. Pretty amazing. I'm sorry, Mom. That's what he's saying. I'm sorry, Mom. Just like that, I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, the veil is very thin tonight. My word. Yeah, so sad. I just want to make sure that Mom didn't have any other questions before we ask Emilio to kind of cross over. Hey, Laura. Thank you so much. Means a lot to tell him I love him and no sorries. I definitely will. All right, Amelia, we're going to thank him for coming. We're going to thank Christy for coming and cross him over. Thank you. It's kind of sad. It's sad to have them remove themselves. Thank you. You guys, I want to go back to, and then I'm going to end it at this last one with the gentleman that came through. Who I need, because the guy is still here. This person seems about like 19 or 20. Leather jacket, motorcycle accident. Dark hair, not that tall. younger. This person's younger. So anywhere from maybe 19 to 23. 19 to 23. Motorcycle accident. Literally going too fast. This person was going too fast. It was an accident. It was not intentional. And they were literally going to, like, it was like they flipped their bike. This person was in a relationship at the moment. This person was in a relationship and was on their way to see their girlfriend. Melissa, is this your person? This person was younger, was going too fast, on their way to see their girlfriend. And I don't know if the girlfriend showed up to identify the body or what, but it feels like the girlfriend, he's also saying, like, he wants also, are you still in contact with the girlfriend? Like, I think so. He was young, going fast. She was there to identify the body. Then that's that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is Melissa's person. All right. Thank you. So your cousin here, if you can pass this message along to the girlfriend, and please tell the girlfriend that he's sorry, because I don't feel like she was okay after that. Well, obviously, who would be okay after that? But legit, like, I actually don't. I don't use these big words lightly, but there's a lot of PTSD with her. And he's like literally telling me, I feel like I ruined her life. And it's sad too, because he was rushing to go see her. Like, super excited to go see her. So if you could pass on this message to her when you can, that he is really, really sorry. Because there was a lot of love there in this connection, even though they were young. But he's like, I'm so excited to see her. And he's like, I know that I was kind of a, like, rambunctious kind of, kid at the moment, but he definitely needs you to talk to her, because I feel like she's been seeing him, or he's been, okay, I can understand now why that makes it even, because I don't feel like she's recovered. And I feel like she's seen him. I feel like she dreams about him. So let her know that, like, give her that confirmation that he is visiting her, that he is by her side, that I almost feel like whoever her family is, it kind of brushed it off, like, under the rug. Like, you're young, you'll get over it, you'll move on, tragic things happen, la 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 la, which is horrible. And that's horrible. Like, this girl, like, honestly, he's very concerned about her. So reach out to her. She may not be fully open, he said in the beginning, but kind of say, like, nudge, or, geez, have her watch this live. Have her watch the replay, because I'm sorry, Melissa, you're probably hoping that was a message directly for you, but is he there with her mom? She lost him and her mom a few years ago. I'm not getting a strong energy of mom. I can definitely look right now. He's kind of taking the limelight on it, which that only makes more sense, because he's very desperate in making sure that you talk to her, reach out to her. She doesn't seem like she's okay. Very dark place. Do you know if the mom died of cancer? I don't know. It feels like she was her mom's caregiver too. This girl's like riddled with trauma. Like, I feel horrible for her. Horrible. I'm going to be very honest with you. Even me connecting to her energy, like, she's not okay. So he's if you could do, he's like, do me a, I don't know why. Did he talk like that? Do me a solid, cuz. Did he talk like that? Did I make that up? He's like, do me a solid, cuz you got to go talk to her. Reach out to her, please. Very serious right now. She has, like, literally, this girl is having nightmares. And he's trying to come through into her dreams, but she's, like, almost scared of it. tell her he's just showing up in a sense of protection. But she's in some dark waters. And I do get that she was more of a caregiver. And she's just seen a lot of life for as young as she is. She's pregnant now with her second baby. She's been through so much. Yes, she's been through so much. Like, for a young woman like that, whoa, she's been through too much, actually. Yes. Oh, she's a caregiver for everyone. Okay. Okay, he's showing me that caregiver for mom. Yeah, she's a good person. Very, very good person, but she's truly struggling. So reach out to her, let her know all this, or have her watch this, but she really needs support. I don't really feel like the person she's having a baby with is giving it to her either. That's a whole nother topic. Yeah, he misses you too. He was really young, and he was really funny and fun too. He would have been a great dad. Do you have anything you'd like to ask him? He's doing this a lot. Like, I'm sorry. That's his mannerisms. Oh, trust me, he is really not, I promise you, he's not left her side. He just needs her not to get spooked out. So maybe pass this along. But thank you so much, you guys. Okay. You guys, this has been great. That veil is so thin tonight. It was nothing but mediumship. Isn't that wild? I'm going to just wrap it up, but I will do 3 regular non-mediumship related questions. Oh, Lanita, of course you did. I can't. So I'm going to do 3 non-mediumship related questions and do the close down. Again, I will repost this on YouTube, and I will try to repost this on my TikTok. Apparently, you can do this. You can repost a live. I didn't know that. This is new. So I will try both ends, but safe bet, YouTube. Will Danny still contact me today? Haven't heard from him yet. I don't get a strong yes yet for today, but I still get that he will be reaching out. I feel like he wanted to, though. I kind of feel like you felt like he wanted to. Like, I feel like, did you get like a buzz around 12, 1 o'clock? Allie, should I move this year? Wait, I see you moving. I see you moving. I see you moving. Okay, one more question. Is moving forward with Kid City the best option? I got a yes on that. I actually feel like there's a turnaround in that space. There's a turnaround. Oh, my papa was in my dream with Jess. Oh God, yes, that means a lot. It's like, I agree. I'm good with this. Oh, hey, Marcy, anything I need to know for September? I feel like September, you're just going to be very hyper-focused on you. I don't know, you feel like you turn this corner. You're just kind of like, I'm doing me. That's the only thing I can deal with. I'm doing me. All right. Turn around for the better, very much so. Okay, I will do one more question. Shamila, that's my last question for the night. I'm ready for love/dating again. Is it coming soon? November is, I feel like you're going to be like serial dating in November. Yeah, I'm getting like a rotation for you. Like I get like 3. Like, you're going to be truly dating, which is great. But you will meet someone. But I see you kind of being very picky. Like you're very much in queen energy. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to answer this one last question. How do I view schizophrenia as a medium? They usually tell me. And I can also I can feel the influx in bipolar. I can feel the influx in borderline. And I can feel the influx in schizophrenia. They all read differently energetically for me, but a lot of times they tell me. But if I'm doing a reading for someone and I'm reading someone else's energy that hasn't crossed over, oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I just can tell by, it's like a different kind of vibration that they give me. Or I literally have a spirit guide say, they will tell me, like through me being clairaudient. But that was a great question. So you guys, thank you so much. Again, couple things. Follow me on Instagram because you can see my videos faster. So I do a lot of energy and collective updates. So if you're ever feeling the weight of the world, I oftentimes describe what that feels like, or I do content on spiritual awakenings. I do content on spiritualism and intuition, you name it. But I find that it's easier to view my videos on my Instagram page. That's Miscellaneous Magic 22. Oh, thank you, Jade. I love you too. Love you guys so much for all the support, honestly. It's been quite the last 7 months. And if you guys need a private session, link is in both bios on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. Feel free to book a private session there. Yes, I do group parties. Even if you don't live near me, I will travel to do events. Set up the notifications. I try to go live every other day. And then I have those 3 classes for the month of September. If you feel like you want to tap into your gifts and you feel like, geez, I need a small little platform. Classes are fun. They're very intimate. They're recorded and sent back to you so you can rewatch them. I have Learning How to Give Intuitive Readings on the 21st. And I have an advanced class where we just exchange readings. We work on remote viewing. We do a lot of stuff to just kind of fine tune your gifts and really just jump into the practice portion of it. And then at the end of the month, I have spiritual hygiene, which is very important. Like I said, the veil is very thin and we must keep our spiritual bodies as clean as our physical bodies. So it's very important to be spiritually healthy, especially in the turn of events, because September is going to start rocking people's worlds and it's going to feel even harder to find stable ground in energies like this. If you guys notice it, it's been very, very, very hard to kind of find your center or to stay in alignment or to find peace or happiness. And you feel like, geez, even if when I'm searching outside myself, it feels like it's almost worse. That's why that spiritual hygiene class will really help. I usually go every other day I go live. I may pop on tomorrow, but I usually go every other day, but I don't have a set schedule. I am definitely going to be working on a schedule for everyone because it's Virgo season and that's what you do. So either way, you said protected by the Blessed Mother. Can you tell me what, like by the Blessed Mother, meaning like Mother Mary? Like I got the Virgin Mary that came through when I said that. I do read messages, although if you are asking me like intuitive questions on my messages, I kind of just draw put my curtain down. Just because when I do my lives, I'm telling my spirit teams that it is ready for showtime. However, I do try to keep a healthy boundary just because it could be a little, it could be a lot with the messages. So again, there's no disrespect in that, but if it is a question about booking, it is a question about reading, it is a question, sure. But if it's a question on, you guys are asking for intuitive questions, that I have to kind of draw a little bit of a boundary because my battery will drain because this is what I do full time. So I appreciate that. But either way, I do even quick 15-minute readings on my books. So those are really great little check-ins. The spiritual hygiene is September 25th. And then again, all of that stuff you can find directly on my website. The classes, the booking, and again, the private party. If you book the private party and you want me to do an event for you guys, I will travel. That's also on my website. But so YouTube, Instagram, website, classes. I'll have a set schedule when I'm going live. Set up those notifications. You guys are lovely souls. Remember, the veil is thin. Remember, it's okay to kind of feel a little wonky right now. The energy's getting a little crazy, but that doesn't mean that you have to. So again, we find our center and we go right back there, but identify how you find it. Okay. I love you guys very much. Miscellaneous Magic. Have a wonderful night. Bye.